Welcome back to another episode of Mikey's Music Reactions. I'm excited to get back into some BLACKPINK today. Alright, I have now listened to all of the members individually. I have listened to one song from the group. Now, we're getting into a live performance by the group. I've been told that I need to see BLACKPINK perform at Coachella. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to check out BLACKPINK, their live performance at Coachella 2023. Pretty Savage. All right, what could Pretty Savage be about? Well, I've been told by the commenters that a lot of times they have songs that are about toxic relationships. So again, maybe this is them being pretty savage in a relationship, or being pretty savage when out there looking for their significant other. They're just savage about it. They're they're not being soft with anyone. All right, so I don't know. That's what my guess is right now. But I'm just really excited to see a live performance by BLACKPINK now, because I've seen Rose do a live performance. It was really good. I've seen all the members solo. I've seen the group song, and it all sounds good in the studio. So I'm just really very excited to see what they do live, because I assume that it's going to be a good show as well, because that's what these groups are about. You can't just sing. You gotta put on a show. So let's check this out.
Cello, you ready for this one?
Nice. That was really good. Like I said, I was expecting they would put on a show, and they definitely did. That was amazing. You know, again, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in one of the videos that I reacted into one of their songs, one of the solo songs, I think. But I just, yeah, it just isn't that common for groups like this where actually all the members are insanely talented and can be stars on their own. So when that is the case and you get all of them together, that is something special. That is something you really have to appreciate. Um yeah. So again, obviously this one, most of it was in Korean, right? So I couldn't figure out exactly what they were saying most of the time, but they had enough lines in English that it was pretty obvious that that's what we were talking about in the beginning. That's what it was about. It's them being pretty savage. That they're not they're not ones to mess with. Okay, I did look up the lyrics while it was going on, and here's a part that was in English. All right, they say, "Yeah, we some bitches you can't manage." Okay, so yeah, they they're ruthless. They are who they are. Um, you know, yeah, that's some good stuff. That's funny. Um, yeah, but yeah, pretty much. All right, they're not gonna mess around. So you better be able, if you're gonna try, you better be able to manage them because they're already telling you that you can't. So you better be a strong person to even try to get yourself involved with one of these. All right, so I'm pretty sure I said I was going to try to come up with who was my favorite, my bias, as I was told by the commenters. Who's my bias? And I think it's so hard because really, like, they are all so talented. But at this point, I had to choose. Somebody was gonna force me to say who was my favorite. I think I'm going with Lisa. I just think her combination of how good she raps and how good she can sing, and then obviously perform live. Uh, I think she just edges out everybody just a little bit. And then for me, if I'm gonna have my second favorite, or what did they say was the bias breaker or whatever it is, I think still so tough to order them, right? Then I think I'm going Rose next. I think that'd be my second. So it goes Lisa, Rose, and then Jenny, and then Jisoo. I think that would be my order. Uh, but I mean, that each one just, it's not like, oh, the top one is here and then the bottom one is here. It's like from first to fourth, it's like here. Like they're all like super close together. They're all so insanely talented. So what can you say? You can't really knock say anything bad about any of them. It's just whatever one you prefer, I guess. So yeah, that's my feelings on that so far, and that's as of right now. I don't know, it could change. I plan on listening to more from Blackpink, the group itself, and all of them individually. So it might change as we continue on this journey. But yeah, let me know who your favorite is. What order would you put them in from your favorite to least favorite, or you know even that that doesn't sound like your favorite to your first favorite to your fourth favorite. I guess. Let me know what you think, okay? Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, of course, hit the notification bell so you can get all these videos as they come out regularly. And until next time, keep rocking.